apologies about that. If you are just joining us, we are playing Pandemic. The port of this for the console just came out on the 1st of August. This is just my very first turn here. The objective of this game is to get 4 disease cures for the yellow, black, red, and blue diseases that are spread across the world. Each turn, 2 cards come up or more, depending on what happens. There are 2 city cards, and those cities get a cube out of it. Once you run out of cubes, you can see the number up there, you lose. The goal is to treat the diseases, get rid of the cubes, and find the 4 cures before you run out of cubes. The unfortunate part is a city can only have 4 cubes. If you get that 4th cube, cubes get spread to adjacent cities. So the benefit of using the event card that I just put on, which is the forecast event card, you can see it up there in the top bar, is that I get to see the next 6 cards coming up and redistribute them however I want. Man, I don't know what's going on with the audio here. I'm going to check the audio on this. Okay, so apparently the music is broken on my game, and I apologize for that, but that's okay. We can still play the game. Okay, guys. So you can see continue to the infected cities step. So what's going to happen now is 2 cards are going to be drawn with cities on them. Now, Riyadh, I just built a station on, and Hong Kong. You'll need to collect 5 city cards. It gives you a tip. So the quarantine specialist special ability is that wherever she's at, there will be no cubes, as well as the adjacent cities. And the worst part about that is I just, during my testing of this game to make sure that this works, I actually ran into a bug, which I think is the AI's fault. I had her in Paris, and the cards just kept coming up as Paris, 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 Paris. So I think I broke the AI's riggedness, is what I'll call it. So when you're on a city, so one thing that you can do is you can switch city cards. So you can trade cards with somebody as long as you're on the same city as them, or I think I'll show you this. So the researcher can give anybody a card. So she can give the quarantine specialist Miami. But why would I want to do that when no one else has, when she doesn't have a yellow card? She has a black and a blue card, so I'm not going to do that. I really don't know what happened to that music. So she has Milan and Cairo. There's nothing holding her here. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to send her over to Essen. And that way it's going to prevent any more cubes from spreading to this part of Europe. And with all of my actions done, again, you do get 4 per turn. We move on to the draw phase. So she just got, what was it, Los Angeles and Sydney. So Tokyo is going to get an infection in Osaka. And if you are just joining us here, guys, do me a great solid. Press that heart-shaped button down there. Press the follow. It means the world to me, and you get to see me play lots of games. I stream a lot. So Paulo. I have to deal with that. Now, the cool ability that the dispatcher has is she can actually move anybody, or he. They can actually move anybody to other than themselves or to location of another pawn. So something I'm going to do now is, would it be worth it? So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have them move the medic. No, that doesn't help me at all. Does it? That doesn't help me at all. Undo. Then what I will do is, who do I have coming up on deck? I have the researcher. I'm going to use her to give Lagos to the operations expert. So I might just use and I'll do that. Now one final action. No. I am going to keep it exactly as it is. I'm going to pass the rest of my turn. Actually, I'll move the dispatcher is what I'll do. I'll move the dispatcher down to Miami and pass the turn. Yeah, we'll get a couple new cards. San Francisco and St. Petersburg. Doesn't really help me too much. Continue to the infect cities steps. So New York, Chicago, and that's the researcher's turn. So now, like I said, I'm going to give Miami to the operations expert because he already had Lagos. Now, the benefit of this character is that you can really give them anything. So any cards that comes up for I can just give to other characters. So you want to keep the researcher around the other players in the game. So Taipei Seoul. So this could be something that I give to the quarantine specialist. So Algiers and Miami. And that's the operations manager. Now his thing is that normally to build a research center, you have to have the city card, which means you have to sacrifice that card in order to actually build the center. But with the operations expert, you don't need that. You can just go wherever you want and build it. So what I'm going to do with him is I'm going to move him over to Osaka, and I'm probably going to build it in Taipei on his next turn. And there we got the epidemic. She is not my favorite draw. You can see several cubes just got added down to Jakarta. And we're not even done with city infection. Manila. Here we're going to see the outbreak. So now we get a warning. We only have a few cubes left. I'm under 10 cubes left in the red region. No, he has. Oh, I didn't want to do that. He has a couple black pieces, so I wanted to keep him here. But now I think it's probably more beneficial for him to go to Jakarta. And we'll stop the outbreak there, though Sydney is close behind. Mumbai and Hong Kong. So now I have 3 black pieces. Now, if I were a smart lad, and I like to think that I am, I would move you to Cairo. And I would just finish my round. Oh, beauty. So the airlift, I can move any character to any spot in the game. And what I'm going to do there is I am just going to airlift the medic over to Cairo so he can get that Cairo card from the quarantine specialist. Chicago got a second cube, and Atlanta got a second cube. Now, I was going to do something with that researcher. And what was that? Oh, I know what I was going to do. So we're going to have a big ol' party over in Cairo. And I'm also going to move you into Hong Kong. There. Got a couple yellow cards. There's a few yellow cards kicking around now. New York, another cube. And Sao Paulo, oh crap. And now Madrid as well. Now you can see that the outbreak track, you actually get game over if that reaches 8. So that's something you definitely do not want. So now the quarantine specialist has 4 red cards, 1 more, and she can find the red cure. And now my best move here. Let's use my last action to treat that before there's another outbreak. Madrid and Tokyo. So of course I'm going to build that there. What is going on with this? Hey, Toxicology. This is it, my man. Just hanging out playing some Pandemic. Told you to check the chat. Uh, should I should really probably move down to Sydney. Thanks for joining, by the way. I appreciate it. I was playing Resident Evil 4 earlier, and took a lot out of me, so I figured I'd hop on and play Pandemic. Big fan of the board game. I actually have the board game sitting behind me here. Past this. Oh, nice. 3 red, 3 yellow. Los Angeles. Don't really care about that. Or Miami. So that is fine. No, it's originally Pandemic is actually originally a tabletop game. Here, it was actually just added to Xbox on the first of the month, and it's free on Game Pass, which is how I got it. I probably would have gotten it anyway because I am a big fan of the game. But it won several awards, Best Tabletop and Board Game of the Year awards back when it came out in 2013, and then its expansion in 2016. I've actually demonstrated at a couple conventions that I've went to before. What do I... So I won Cairo from Operations Manager. The best part about this is that it also has couch co-op. It doesn't have online. So just like you would with the board game, maybe you don't want to get the board game. I think it's still kind of expensive. It's about $39.99 if you buy it in store brand new as a board game, and it takes some time to set up. So if you had some friends and you didn't want to take the time out to set it up, you could just pop the game on. And it's 2 to 5 players, I do believe. The more players you have, though, the harder it is, which is the drawback of that. So I have Cairo now. Who also have with a black piece? I don't have any black. So I'm just gonna probably have him go over here and treat that city with his ability. And we'll just pass that. Oh, you're not wrong. It's hard, especially 5 friends that want to play a board game type game, or even just the board game itself. It's difficult, but that's why games like these, it's the type of game where when you're playing with 5 friends, you're playing together, not trying to beat each other in the board game. So it's a big hit at conventions and stuff like that, in the board game, in the demo rooms. Medic has too many cards in their hand. I really don't want to have to. I'll give up Johannesburg. I I don't know if you can hear it. Let me know if you can or can't hear the music. It was on when I first started, but I think I kind of broke the game again. Continue to the infected cities. Okay, Atlanta. I got to dispatch it back to Atlanta, I guess. Yeah, that's crappy. I must have broke it again. A test run of the game, and I actually had this pawn here, the quarantine specialist. Her special ability is that where she's at or adjacent areas, if a city card comes up for infection, that a cube will not get added to her space or any space adjacent to her So I moved her. I think she was on Paris or Essen up there in northern Europe, and I had an outbreak, and all the cards just kept on coming up as Paris. But because she was adjacent to Paris, it wouldn't add. But because it was an outbreak, it just kept on drawing until the next card came up. But every card was just Paris. So the game is definitely kind of buggy. Um, what does she have? I'd have to have the medic in Hong Kong or Manila for that to be. I might as well just move her over to that area anyway. We'll move up to Calcutta. Oh, I have another one. Yeah, I'll move you to Hong Kong. I'm only going to be streaming until the end of this game, which will end when either I get the four cures for the yellow, black, red, and blue diseases, or I run out of cubes for those diseases. But I am only going to be playing the one game. After that, I'm going to play something else. I don't know what. I've been fighting myself to go back to the Sunken City and stream that. I might do that a little bit later this evening. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. Do you stream anything yourself? Because I do try to check out the streams every once in a while of people that follow me or join me. Chicago, Atlanta are going to be a problem. Um, so first things last, going to move you over to Hong Kong. Why? I want you in Hong Kong. Why did that happen? The best thing for me, I can't. I'm an idiot. That's gonna bite me in the ass. Sao Paulo and Atlanta. How come they can have more than six? Oh, seven. You have seven. I thought it was six. Researcher has Montreal and Bogota. There's no one close that I can go to. And I'll give them Montreal. Get rid of Istanbul. I was asking. I was asking if you do any streaming yourself, Toxicology. So yeah, I'd like to check out people that follow me and check out new streams every once in a while. I try to check out a follower or somebody that joins my stream at least once a day. What am I going to do with you? Pass. That's all I can do right now, I think. Karachi and Jakarta. None of those help me at all, but that's fine. I'm about to get my first cure though, which is cool. Not gonna have to worry about the blues anytime soon. But yellow. The dispatcher's still over there too. Lima, Sao Paulo. I'm gonna send you over. Pagoda. I'll get you the tree pagoda. 10, 15, 12. Oh, yeah. I've been playing a lot of Mortal Kombat lately. I am gonna play that at some point. I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. It's been getting I'm getting closer to master in Combat League. It's like one step forward, two steps back. I've been trying to play as different characters recently. I think I pigeonholed myself with Katana, so I started branching off and trying to practice with characters that I find I'm bad. I'm bad playing against. So I've been trying to play with Jade recently, and I appreciate that you didn't unfollow. Uh, the only issue here is it's my battery is actually at 6% now. I'm probably gonna have to switch over to another device soon. I actually have a work phone here, so I'm gonna switch over to that. Pass over. Ooh. Okay. That changes things. So you have. Yeah, I'm definitely not gonna need Shanghai. Get rid of that. Ruh-roh. Turn. Perfect. So, can I just... I forget if I can give them Hong Kong. Yes! Alright. We're golden. And now I'll move you... Where can you use the most? Still nobody has a black piece. That's insane. I need to move you back in this direction. Well, there's nothing much I can do. Yes! Beauty! Watch this. Oh, that could have been the end of me right there. Alright, so I'm going to cure red disease cured. And now the best thing for me to do is to go here and treat Manila. And then I'm just going to pass the rest of my turn. And while we're doing this, put you back on the charger. Ah! Uh, this game is definitely like it's doing something to everything. It keeps on turning off my headset on me. I'm just switching devices. This is my work phone. It's all beat up and crap from being tossed around the street. All right. In fact, today is get that out of the way. Tokyo. Don't be another Tokyo. Sydney. Okay, I can live with that, I think. Butte. All right. We're back. And now you had. Right. Gonna get that yellow from you. Get rid of Montreal. Yeah, it did that. It did that when I was doing the test earlier, and I tried so I put on another game to see if it would do that, and it was fine. At first, I thought that was just my headset, uh, because once in a while I get this crackling thing in the headset. Turtle Beach is notorious for that. But yeah, the other game I played with it was fine. Oh, did I mess up? No, no. We are good, but I need Buenos Aires, Lagos, Miami. Gonna move you to Miami. Can get rid of those black cards now. Oh, I need to get rid of two of them. Bye. Karachi. I'm definitely running out of yellow cubes. But so what do I need you for now? I think I could probably get away with doing that. Yep, there we go. Algeria and Chicago. Sorry, I was just thinking of my next move. You kind of have to plan a couple moves ahead. All right, see if this works for me. So he has Miami. Can I give you Miami? Beautiful. I care not about your cards. I'm an idiot. I am an idiot. Okay. So I was moving you up here. Dispatcher. Gonna move you all the way over there. And pass the rest there. Yeah, I'll probably still be on. No worries. Kinshasa. Right. I almost forgot what I was trying to do with him. So get him over to Riyadh. Cure the black disease. Now there's nowhere I can actually go that's worth much, so I'll just go over there. I didn't see the event card I got. Resilient population. Remove any one card. Okay. So gonna remove Madrid, obviously. Before that goes to hell in a handbasket. Baghdad. So now with you, sending you. Three out of 4 actions. I'll expend Baghdad, and then I'll treat Moscow. Pass that along. Epidemic. Damn it. God damn it. Don't be essing. Alright. What? No. So you're going to move yourself up here. And we're curing that. We are curing it. So now I'm going to move the researcher over here. And I'm going to treat Atlanta. And pass. So we got 3 cures down. All we have left is the blue. What is my event card? One Quiet Night. I definitely want that. Because it looks like I'm out of cards to draw as well. Alright. Level up for toxicology from WiseBot. Alright. Thank you. I don't know where to go from here. So I want to give You Chicago. Now you have too many cards. You're going to get rid of Tehran. Now you're basically useless to me. So I'm just going to use you to go down to Madrid and help out with the situation there. Oh, definitely the yellow. Perfect. Oh, crap. Drawing a card is impossible because the player deck is empty. So it looks like that is the end of the game for me. So in this game, you really have to expend your time wisely. You have to plan your moves out, turns in advance, figure out what you're going to do. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to do that. It's a lot easier when you have other people, other minds thinking of, all the quarantine specialist is doing is thinking as the quarantine specialist. All the medic is doing is thinking as the medic. When I'm playing solo here, all I'm doing is I have to think of all things, what the researcher has, who the researcher can give what to. Now, unfortunately, it didn't work out too well for me there. I might try my hand at another one of these, another round of this game. But for now, that's going to be it for me and Pandemic, guys. Do me a great big solid. If you are watching this on Twitch, press that heart-shaped button. Follow me. You'll get to know every time that I'm online streaming a game. If you are watching this in YouTube land, where I'm probably going to upload this in about 20 minutes or so, there's a couple things you can do. You can like and subscribe if you're new. I have a couple of subscribers already. I'm still looking to grow that because it helps the YouTube gods know that you're watching and that you want me to show up in recommendations. You can also comment, and that tells me games that you might want to see me play, or maybe you just want to reach out. Also on social media, Paladin. Just search for Paladin on anywhere on social media, P-A-1-A-D-A-N. And guys, I'm going to see you with the next one, Xbox Stop Broadcast. I hate Kinect. Xbox Stop Broadcast.